Alright, Scotty, this is the second video because the first one didn't work. Nightmare. So, PC. This is a lot of the mods that I've downloaded, and as you'll see, got quite a lot. Keep going down. Keep going down. Got so many mods, and I don't think every single one of them's in here. I think some of them go straight in game. I could be wrong, but I seem to think they do. So this is some of the mods that I've got. This one here is quite good, mate. You can't get it on PS4, unfortunately. Variable bale capacity, so you can have your bales starting at 2,000 and they go right up to, I think it's 20,000. So in essence, you're getting one bale to pick up instead of 10 or something like that. There's the silo displays, that's what I was talking about. You can put these digital signs down near silos, and when you drive up to it you can see exactly what you've got in it, which is pretty cool. Auto loading timber trailer. I've got myself a Range Rover Vogler. Try and find smuts out. So many. These what I've got, I've basically I started a very small farm with 2 fields, and it basically turned into like a big farm stroke business, because I've got a brewery. I'll take you around it in a minute. You can get all plum orchards. I've got a cherry orchard actually. I've got a sawmill. God, there's so many. Just looking to see if there's any more mods on here that I can show you. That's money tool, so I can just press, I can't remember what it is, number 9 or something, and $1 million goes straight in my bank, but I don't do that. I've never actually, I used that on my test map. So, anything else? I'm just looking. Global company's a good one. Courseplay. So this is the one that I was on about, where so obviously it's only on PC again, but you can basically record a course, and you can you can record a course, and then once you've recorded it, you can just take a vehicle there, press play, and a worker will do their exact course that you've recorded, which is pretty handy. There's also like a follow me thing. This is bale stacks that I was looking for the other day. They're like just little patches on the ground, and when you drive up to it, you just drop your bales off and it stacks them all for you, which is pretty neat. Anyway, let's go and have a look. I'll show you the fields that I kind of started off with and stuff, and then I'll take you around what, what I've kind of, the business I've built and stuff. And it's a Courseplay loading up, so it loads up all your fields that you've used previously. So everything just looks a bit sharper. See, really nice. This is a really nice map, this one actually. You can speed the player up, I think, so you can run. Okay. My defender's not where I left it. Anyway, so this is the kind of farm. So when you start off, this thing's already here, but you can't use it, it's just aesthetics. There was that shed there. and that shed there, that shed there, and that shed there. And then other than that, I've put everything else in. So obviously I put all the vehicles in. These are the let me just slow myself down a minute. Sorry, a bit too slow. Right. So these are the harvesters I was on about. So you see how they've changed it with the skeletons and the paint. Well, they go like mega fast, and the header's like 50 meters wide, so it's really cool. A couple of sprayers there. You get the class stuff is really nice. Got loads of vehicles, it's ridiculous. Sprayer station just here, I'll put that in. And let's get into a vehicle. Oh, there we go. Look, I've got a Land Rover Defender. Yay! What I'm going to do is we'll start from the kind of middle of the farm yard, and then I'll show you everything. There's like a water thing there which I put in as well. Oh yeah, I need to, with that heavy lifting mod that I was talking about, for the bales and pallets and that. Look, you can lift your whole freaking car up and throw it. That comes in handy sometimes. Bit of a cheat, but it's quite cool. So let's zoom out a little bit. What we got? So I'll take you round the farm first. So that trailer there holds something like 250,000 litres of water instead of 30,000, because you can change the XML files, which is great. And we've got this little field here with my seeders. And then let me show you the map quick actually. So when I started this, I had that farm there. I managed to buy this field here, and I think I think I only started with that field there, and then ended up getting that one, and obviously it got bigger and bigger. So I have got fields that I farm, like this one, number 2. That one, that one has got, that one's got hops in it. Let's have a little look a minute. That one's got, that one should be hops. Yeah, there we go. So hops, look. So obviously I have to grow hops for my brewery. Then in this one we've got barley, because we need barley for the brewery, and I've just put some soybeans in here just to make a bit of money. So that's kind of what I've got so far. Over here, like there's a Lidl's, look, where you can go and sell your beer and stuff. There's a football stadium, all different cool places. Right, so I'll take you around a few of the things. This, if I remember rightly, you have to keep, I've got like about 10 different things, and one thing feeds another thing. So if you don't kind of keep one thing going, then it's a bit like a a chain, I don't know, thing. They kind of all stop. So this one needs feeding actually. So if you go up to these and you press things R, it brings up this menu, look. So inputs, so that's what you put into it and this is what you get out of it. So input organic, so that's grass, so I need to cut some grass and put grass into it, and also I need to put diesel into it, and what I get out of it is compost. Okay, so grass in, diesel in, compost out. So at some point I'm going to have to go and jump in the mower and mow all this grass so I can stick that in. Okay, so that is the compost maker factory thingy unit. I don't know what you'd call it. And right here, this is this makes fertilizer. So you need to put slurry in, manure in, and out of it you get fertilizer. So we've got compost and fertilizer units. Okay, and got my pigs there for my slurry and my manure. 2 lots actually, because whoa, one lot just wasn't enough. Yeah. So this is my cherry orchard. You can have all sorts of different orchards and stuff. Oh look, cherries growing in the trees. So fertilizer, and compost. So have a look in here. You need to put in compost, put in fertilizer. You also need water. I don't know why it doesn't say water. And out of it you get cherries, which you can spawn over here. And then like you can just go and get I've got an Autoloader that loads pallets, so that's all good. Your water goes in there, look. So when that starts getting low, the water level drops down like that, which is pretty cool. Off to the next thing. So here, this is a diesel unit. So in here you have to put canola or sunflowers, and out of it you get compost and diesel. Okay, so and obviously I need the diesel for the compost place. And then this place over here is a paper factory, but this I only have this kind of going it's only part time really. So you bring wood chips in here, and then you have to put pallets in that little shed there to the right, and then you have to fill the blue thing there up with water, and then when you come here you have to put wood chips in, water in, and out of it you get paper or cartons, and then you can go and sell that. The paper's actually quite profitable, more than you'd think. So that's this bit, but there's more. The only thing about the fields on this map is there's not much in the way of headers around it. The workers, knowing what they're like as you do, often end up in that ditch. I end up having to drag them out. It's not a biggie. So this here is my brewery. It's huge. I've got that silo there. So you have to put water in here. You just drive a truck through and it kind of comes out. In here, this is the beer that I've made. So this is it comes out in barrels. You can do barrels and bottles. So if you look at this thing here, it says you need wheat, so it's wheat beer. You need hops and wheat, hops, malt, water, and empty pallets. So that's all stuff that you've got to produce, even the pallets, to get your beer. So yeah, I'll nip round here and then. So basically, when I've got because like I was saying to you the other day, we've got an Autoloader pallet that does Autoloader trailer, sorry, that does pallets. So you just back it up and they will spawn on there, which is quite freaking handy. In here, you put like your wheat and your barley, and then you go around here, and in this one, it's like boxes of bottles of beer, look. And it's more or less the same sort of thing. You go here and you've got barley instead of wheat, malt, water, hops, and I've got loads of this to sell. Good God, I'm going to make loads of money. I'll have to spend a bit of time just selling stuff today, to be honest. And then you go here, look, and this is where you put your hops. So you basically just drive by with your lorry and drop your hops off here, and down here is where you put your pallets. I've got loads though, look, so they don't. I'm alright for pallets for a bit. So to get the pallets, I have to do some logging, and when you do the logging, you get the pallets plus you get the wood chips, so you can start the paper factory up for a short while. So, which leads me to this. This is the sawmill where you make the pallets. So you basically bring logs here that you've forested, yeah, and then it turns it into pallets and wood chips. So you go in here and you put in wood, you get out pallets and wood chips. Okay, so I've already spawned some pallets, so I've got pallets here waiting to kind of go out, and then I'll show you actually, but you basically go off, get your wood with this Autoloader, and you drop them in here, and then they just disappear and make wood chips. So to collect your wood chips, it comes off this conveyor belt, so you just drive under there with a truck. Yeah, so keep going, there's some more yet. We're nearly there, I think. So this here is the Maltery. So this is where you get your malt from. I have to bring pallets here as well for them to spawn in, so Could do with about 10 bloody people to keep this thing going. I wish I could, but I just don't know how it would work with the mods on this one, because I've got so many mods. Right, okay, so open that up. So you need wheat or barley, water, and empty pallets, and that makes malts. Okay. And then you get your malt. No, you empty your stuff in here that you bring in, and your pig food, because it makes pig food as well, comes out there. So if I go to see here, look, this is where I've been doing some logging. Greenpeace won't be very happy, eh? Go on, look at that. But this logging machine is dead cool. It just takes some while to get used to it. But basically, you have to kind of get it the right height, which is about there, and then that opens up that menu, which is a pain. This is your Courseplay. I'll show you that. To drive up to it. Oh. Right. Wished it. So look out there. Go up to it. Hold on. Let's zoom in. Once you get going with it, it's oh, you need to turn it on. God, there we go. That turned on. Right, so put it, and then just reverse off a little bit, like that. And you swing it around a little bit like that. Press cut, and it cuts it to whatever size pieces you want. So you just basically, pretty nifty machine. So you don't want it that high. Up there. Shut the Courseplay down. Cut. Reverse. Whoa. Which way are we going? That way, I think. So, 6. And then, once you've got your logs cut up, you just do a load of those. And then you get into your, where is it? Here, your Autoloader. And then we'll go and pick some logs up and I'll show you how it does it. Oh, what? Missed that. Right, so this is when you heavy lifting comes into play. Pretty handy. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Isn't concentrating thing. It's hard to see that though, unless you're looking from sideways. It's that grass. Right, let's get going. So we'll go pick these logs up, show you what that's all about, and then I might see about it's been a while since I've used Courseplay, so I'll have to have a quick look at that. So I've been playing on PlayStation. There's so many jobs to do, can you imagine? Like, literally, I can employ 10 people to kind of do all this stuff. That's the only trouble with the actual helpers is they could be a lot more helpful, to be honest. So, wait, come on. Shit. Can't drive. I've got how to drive. Start auto loading. There we go. So that's it. Right. So when you've auto loaded it, you can fasten. Okay. Press the wrong button. There we go. Yeah. So they're strapped in and they're not going anywhere. There's so many different maps that you can get on this as well. I don't know if this is a normal size map, I can't remember, to be honest. But you get like 16 times maps. I've heard that somebody's making at the minute a 64 times map. I don't know how that'll work. That's just ridiculous. Like, take you all day to travel across it, literally. There's the farm. So we can't see a thing. There. I'll chuck these logs in, and then I've got trees growing there as well. I forgot about that for logging. Got all about them little beauties. So now, right, so stop, unleash, and start unloading wood. There we go, look, and they just pop in, jump in the water and then disappear. Right, so we'll just detach this. And then we should be able to go to this, which I presume is one of my Autoloader trailers, so I've got a few. Or could it be that one over there? Or they may be both the same. I can't remember. Oh look, yes, so Autoloader, unfasten belts, Autoloader. See, if you press Z, Autoloader select pallets, large square bales, small square bales, pound bales, finishing pallets, lumber pallets, egg boxes, cotton modules. So you could pick up your cotton with this one as well, you see, your wool if you had sheep. So unfasten belts. I'm just going to show you a little trip to Lidl's. So what we need to do is I'm going to take the barrels. Oh, you put that there. For God's sake. Get out of the way. I've totally fluffed this, haven't I? What? There we go. Now straighten up. Straighten up. Right. There we go. So they should all just pop on the back of here now. Like that. Nice. Got them. And then we'll fasten them up so they don't go anywhere. And we'll go try and find Lidl's because it's been a while since I've been there. That's the shop where you buy stuff. Oh, fuck off. Pissing me off now. I think it's down here to the right. See how all the trees and everything just looks a bit sharper on the PC as well. It's smoother as well, just spin around like that, there's no jerkiness or anything. Let me have a look at the map. Is it any further than what I've gone? It's there. Alright, so we're good. Keep going. And turn right. Everything's nicer really. The only thing about PCs is that, like I say, it's harder to kind of do the multiplayer thing because, for me anyway, because you've got to have Discord and everything. Come on. There we go. Driving, we're driving. Right. So, upload or unload. So they just disappear gradually, look, so you see the money's going up. So the barrels will start disappearing at some point. Like that. $186,000 for that. I've not finished yet, have I? Why are those not going? No. Why are those ones not moving? Oh, they are now. Didn't want to get stuck with more beer. To be honest, I think you don't have to wait here for it as well. If I remember, like I used. Oh, let's see if I can just. Come on. You can just unload them. So you can just. Yeah, there we go. Right, so you can just drive up next to it on the road, and then just press unload actually, and it will just leave them on the floor outside there, and they'll all disappear, and you can drive off. You don't have to wait for them. I forgot about that. It's a while since I've done this. God, this driving so jerky. So you'd kind of just drive up like that, and then press unload. It would go to the right. Little size. I think that's it, mate. I was going to show you Courseplay, wasn't I? Let's go quickly to. You can just click Courseplay. So Courseplay here. You can start recording. So basically, if you want to go around a field, because sometimes, like I was saying, the workers or the helpers, they'll just drive off into a ditch. But if you go around, especially with, say you was going around with a mower around a field, cutting this grass around here, and you went round and got it exactly how you wanted it. So if you started recording and then went round and did it all, then and saved the recording, and then you would save it as say, where are we, field 34 mower, and then you would obviously you'd know when you was looking for it, because you end up with a list of recordings, and then when you come to do it again and you want a helper to do it, all you do is you press this, is it this? Hold on a minute. We don't want to start recording. Manage courses. Yeah. So this one's for recording, and then you go to this one, and these are ones that I've already done. Look, so yeah, these are just for kind of planting. But you could basically, like, say, you know, field 13 mower, and then that way, and then all you'd do is you'd click on the course. For instance, I think that's load the course by clicking on that. Look, so field 1 hops. Click there. And that should be loading up now, look. So if I go round to the hop field, which is over this way somewhere, speed this up. Oh god, can't see a blooming thing. It's better if you're in a vehicle anyway, but basically there'll be an arrow somewhere which you'll see when you're in a vehicle, which will tell you where the starting position is. You just click play. You have to make sure that your machines are working, and then the workers will do the exact same route with obviously the exact same vehicle as what you did, and then they won't crash, which is pretty cool. And then there's follow me as well. I can't remember how to do that one, I'd have to look. But basically you can kind of go to, if you go into the other side of the map with a vehicle, you can get a worker to follow you down there, and you know, as many as you like as well. You could have like 5 people following you down there. But that's it, so I'll end this video because I imagine it's quite long already, and hopefully I'll get this on YouTube for you and it gives you a bit of an insight. But obviously you don't have to have all the factories and all that. You can have like big farms with, you know, huge, you know, cattle breeding and stuff like that, whatever you want to do. But there's so many mods. So that's it. Cheerio. I'll see you in a bit, mate, actually. Bye.